video. Um, I pierced my ears last night again on both sides. They're a little bit close to the my original hole, but I'll work with it. I've always wanted these pierced for years and years, and I would never have the money to go get them. So last night I was like, I'll just pierce them myself, and I did. It did hurt. Um, but I knew that once I got the needle through, it was done. I have them done. All it is a little sore, kind of stung, um, but I knew it would be worth it, and I just kind of ignored the pain. But if you can't handle pain, I suggest not doing them yourself, doing them professionally or whatever. But I did clean everything, so I did take precautions with that. So yeah. Um, So what I am going to make a video about is kind of like how society is with piercings and maybe tattoos. I don't have any tattoos, so I can't. I don't know. So I probably won't really talk about that. But piercing wise in society, I feel like it's sad that society isn't really open to piercings. Like, um, like when it comes to getting a job, people see someone with a lot of piercings, like I guess on their face maybe, or their ears, or wherever else they can see them, and they kind of just take it that that person's not a trustworthy person, or that person doesn't care, or all they're gonna do is do drugs or something, and like I hate that society thinks that way because like I know people that have a lot of piercings, who have a lot of tattoos, and they are the nicest person in the world. And like they're so responsible and they don't do drugs. And it's sad that society is like that, and they'll just judge someone just because they have a southern piercing or a lip piercing or an eyebrow piercing or even tattoos. Um like I hate that society's like that because I want piercings. I don't know if I want any more on my face since I don't know. I don't know, but like I want tattoos because there are designs that either I've made or that I've seen that kind of have meaning to me, and I want to put those on my body because I just feel like that's my way of remembering certain things. And it's sad that I have to think about what if I can't get a job if I get these tattoos. It's not like I'm putting them on my face, you know. Um, but I want some on my back. I want some on my hips. I would like one on the side, just going down my side. And I recently was thinking, maybe getting like a half sleeve on one of my arms, not a whole sleeve, but a half sleeve. And I would love to do all that, but on the back of my mind, I have to think about, okay, what am I gonna have to do if I get a job? Am I gonna have to wear long sleeves all the time? Am I gonna have to not do that profession? Cause I don't know what I really want to be in yet, so it's kind of I can't really know what I'm gonna do, but it's same with piercings. I want piercings, but I don't know if I can get them because of my job. And I'd prefer just to not get them. If I know I can't get them, then to get them, go for a job interview and then be rejected because I have piercings or tattoos or whatever. And I kind of hate that. And it's not only jobs, it's about like people that you just walk by every day, like at the store. Um like I'll be walking at like Meijer or Walmart either by myself or I'm with other people, and I'll see someone with tattoos or a lot of piercings, and for me, I'm like, that looks really awesome. I would love to do that. That person looks really good with that stuff. But then I look around, I see other people give them dirty looks and kind of act like they're like below them, and I'm just like, that's not right because like I just don't like when people judge people like that. and they don't know anything about that person. They don't know what they've been through. They don't know why they got those piercings or those tattoos, if those tattoos even have meaning. Like, people don't know that. I don't even know that, but that's why I don't judge. And personally, when I see people with tattoos, I always think that's so cool. But I don't know. I'm different like that. But I know there's a lot of other people like me out there that think exactly the same thing. Um, like I was talking to someone and they said how a police officer, if a police officer stopped you, like if you're speeding or something was out on like your lights or something, and they saw that you had a lot of piercings and tattoos, they might actually get you like a ticket for that. And it's kind of sad that they'll do that to you. Like, I've never been stopped by police, so I don't exactly know, but the person I was talking to said that they usually do that if they see you have piercings, a lot of other, like not really ear piercings, but like face piercings. If they see that or they see tattoos, they automatically assume that you're a bad person and you have drugs in your car or you're doing things you're not supposed to or something. And that person said that they like say they want to search your car and then they give you a ticket. And I don't think that's right. I don't think it's right that they would do that just because of how you look. And yeah, I just don't think that's right. And like, I don't know, I guess hair color could be a part of it too. With the piercings, tattoos, I guess hair could be a part of it. Not so much, but it could. 'Cause like I know my hair is not as extreme as it used to be. And that's because I'm kind of settling down on the colors. But when my hair was um like the bold purple, blue, green, pink, all that, people kind of gave me some dirty looks and kind of weren't very so nice to me. Now there were some people, kind of more my age, that were like, "Oh my gosh, what products did you do? How did you do it, and all the other stuff." And that does make me feel good that some people actually like how I do what I do. And there were a few older, maybe around 40-year-olds, that said, "I really love your hair, but I know as old as I am, I could not do it." And they would tell me that if they were my age, they would go all out. They would get their hair crazy. They would go get out piercings and tattoos. But they said now that they're older, they know they can't do it because it's not right. And I can kind of understand that. But it's kind of like getting piercings and tattoos and doing your hair. It's kind of for like the younger people, and I kind of feel the same way too. Not exactly tattoos, because tattoos are kind of a forever thing. So I don't really include tattoos like that, but I don't know. That's kind of like how I feel. I'm gonna just do all my hair up really cool like, but then once I'm, old enough, I'm gonna stop and kind of live my life then. I don't know. But I don't know. Um, that is, I don't know. Society is darn. I don't know. I forgot the word I was gonna use. I don't remember now. But society can be a cruel thing. It's like it's like society tells you that you need to be your own person. You need to be unique. You need to be your own person. But yet you do things to be unique, to be your own person, and then they criticize you for it. And then you feel like you need to be just like everyone else. And then they tell you that you have to be unique and do all this stuff. And it's kind of like they contradict themselves. I think that's the word to use. I don't know. But, like, and um, when I was with my mom in Massachusetts, she knows about my septum piercing. Because I told her about it. And at the time, my hair was colored crazy. And she asked me, she's like, "Do many people compliment you on your septum or your hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, people compliment me." And she says, um, "Is it just your septum or is it your hair?" I'm like, "Well, people don't really compliment me on my septum. They usually compliment me on my hair." And she's like, see like society, they're okay with hair, but piercings they're not okay with. And I was like, oh, and I kind of realized that. And she says, are there, do any of your teachers compliment you? Because I had, for the last couple days of school, I freshly dyed my hair the purple and the blue and the pink, and I already had my septum piercing done like a month or two before school ended. And she asked me, she's like, do the students compliment you or do the teachers? I'm like, the students. She's like, see, older people don't really accept that younger kids get piercings or do their hair. So it's like, I kind of, I'm not gonna say I ignore society because I know when I'm older, when I start getting tattoos, when I'm older, that is going to be a concern to get a job, or if I'm going to have to cover it, my septum piercing, if I'm going to have to flip it up to hide it. Hair color, some places don't like you having weird hair colors, so it is kind of concerning. And like, if you want to be in like the big businesses, like being a business woman or businessman, if you come into an interview and you have like tattoos everywhere that you can plainly see, or piercings all over your face, that person that is looking to hire you, they're gonna think that person's not what we want for our business. They're not gonna portray our business to be a good one. They're gonna think we're just gonna accept anybody, or we're not. I don't know. Like I hope you know what I'm trying to get there. But like I don't know. I just don't like that. Society's like that, and like I wish we lived in a world that everyone was accepting, everyone was okay with how everyone else wants to be. But sadly, life isn't that way, and there will always be someone that's gonna bring you down, that's gonna tell you that you look horrifying, or. But I think for me, long as you like what you're doing and you like how you're looking, and if you get tattoos, you know the meaning of them, and if you're proud to have them, be proud to have them. Um, but in a way, you kind of have to do kind of remember society, um, to get to where you want to be. So I guess you kind of have to balance them out a little bit. But yeah. Um, and like I know some, I guess parents who got tattoos when they were younger, but then they hide them from their children. And I personally don't really understand it, but I try to. But if I got tattoos, long as they weren't like boobs or some girl's face or something, long as they weren't that, I would show them to my child because, well, I would never get that stuff on my body in the first place. But like if it's a flower or a cross, because I know I want to get those two things, kind of that kind of stuff, I wouldn't hide those from my child because those are meaning. All the tattoos I want are meaning. So I would be proud to wear those. Be like, yes, I got this because of such and such reason, and I wouldn't hide them from my child. I wouldn't want my child to run out and get some once they saw mine. I would want them to wait. Um, but I wouldn't be ashamed of them. And if you think you're gonna be ashamed of your tattoo, don't do it. Or same with piercing. If you think you're gonna be ashamed, don't do it. Um, and I know there's a lot of other kids that are younger than 18 who want to go out and get tattoos. Like for from a 17 point of view, I'd run out and get one, but I know I should wait to think about really if I really want it, because being a teenager, you're stubborn, you're hard-headed. You if your parent says no, you're going to find a way to do it. Or you might somehow tattoo yourself, which I know people who have done it, but I would I would never do that. But I think when your parent tells you no, wait till you're 18, one, they're scared that you're going to make a mistake or you're going to regret it or something. Two, they may not agree on having tattoos or whatever, and sometimes that does happen. But three, they want you to think about it to make sure this is absolutely what you want. Kind of like dating someone. You need to think about it, make sure that's what you want, and if it's not what you want, don't do it. Yeah, everyone else may have tattoos or piercings, but even though they'd have it, doesn't mean you have to. Like, if someone jumps off the bridge, are you gonna just follow them too? I know my mom asks me that all the time. But, like, yes, a lot of people get tattoos when they're younger, get piercings when they're younger, have hair colored weird. But even though they do it, doesn't mean you have to. And if you do it because, if you do it for yourself, then go on and do it. But I don't know. I was just like sitting here watching YouTube, um and I kind of just thought about how I don't like that society's like that. Like my dad, he says I'm not allowed to have any piercings or any tattoos while I'm living under his household. Granted, he doesn't know about this, and I don't want him finding out until I move out. But um, it's just it's sad that it's like that because I think about it and I look at it. I'm just like, they're not really a bad thing. It's not like I'm getting this piercing or I want this tattoo to worship the devil. Because I think a lot of people think that, and it's not like that at all, unless you say it is. But like, the most I can do is my hair, and I don't really want to. Like, I don't want to go wild on my hair, because obviously my hair's damaged. It is damaged, and I'm letting it just stay. I'm not going to do anything with it. But like I'm not sure if he's concerned about it or if he doesn't approve of it and I'm not allowed to do it. And I'll be 18 in 10 days. 10 days now. And so I want to get a tattoo. Maybe not on my 18th birthday, but I know what tattoo I want. I'm not exactly sure where I want it. Probably on my back, probably. And when I'm 18, I want that. And if it's on my back, I'll be able to more hide it. But I don't want to hide it. I don't want to have to hide things anymore when I'm 18 because I'll be 18. And I don't want to have this cocky attitude that I can do whatever the heck I want. That's not really what I'm trying to get at. It's just now that I'm 18, I don't want to hide my stuff anymore. I don't want to feel like I have to keep things in a box and never let it out. That sounds okay. I'm not sure. But I don't know. Just once I'm 18, I'm going to want to just let everything free, let everything just go, and I'm not sure if I can even do that. And I still have another year of not sophomore, but senior year. So I'm going to have to live with my dad until I graduate. Unless I find someone else to live with, which I'm not looking. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I ranted really bad. But I don't know, I just thought I'd get this off my mind and just thought maybe if someone cared they would like to see my video, but if you don't care then I am okay with that because not everyone cares about other people's problems or thoughts or whatever, and I understand that and I'm not mad about that, but yes, so it's not raining but it's thundering outside and it's gloomy and that's bad. But I'll move my laptop. But yeah, I guess that'll be the end of my video. I don't really have much else to say. I kind of ranted enough, but I don't know. I've been looking at not really piercing places because I don't know. Right now, I'm not really in the piercing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think I would get another piercing. Just I know I do. I've been wanting my cartilage up here pierced for a while now, but I'm okay with my little loop. I did it. I did both of them last night. If I said that already, I don't remember. I did at like 10 o'clock. I don't know. I wanted something. I wanted something because sometimes I really want to pierce something, but then I try to be realistic about it. I'm not just gonna pierce like my cheek, which I don't even think I could do that. But I did pierce my smiley. I did let it close. Just because, one, it wasn't easy to hide, and two, I didn't even think it really looked good on me. So I let it close. I'm like, okay, I'll think about it. Plus, I'm letting it heal because it's a little swollen. Because you know, you pierce something, it's gonna get a little swollen. So I'm just letting it go. I'm letting it heal itself back up. But I thought about it. I'm like, you know, I've always wanted my lobes pierced again. And honestly, I didn't really measure them. But like, I didn't measure this one. I kind of spaced it out a little. I didn't have them like next to each other, but this amount. I pierced this one, and I'm like, you know what? It kind of looks weird with just two here and one there. So I did it again, and this one I did actually measure out to get it as close to this as I could. And like, my ears aren't exactly the same, so already it wasn't gonna be equal, but I did it as close as I could without looking really weird. But they were spaced. Um, I don't know. I had like a thought yesterday that I wanted to start gauging my ears, but I don't know. Cause when I think about it, I don't know. Cause I kind of like my ears how they are. So I probably won't end up gauging them, but gauging does look good on other people though. Like I see people who have gauged ears, and I think they look gorgeous in them, girl or guy. And it fits them so well. So people with gauged ears, you guys are awesome because I don't think I will gauge my ears, but you guys look awesome with them. So, yes. And I know some people gauge their septum, which the most I would do is 14 just because if there are styles or septum rings that I want that are in 16 gauge, then I would stretch it out to 14, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. So yeah, yes. But as for piercings, any more piercings that aren't including my ears, I don't know. I did pierce my lip twice. I'm not sure. Ow, it hurt. I don't know if I would get that pierced again because I did try and I couldn't even. Well, I kind of got it in, but I couldn't go through because there's so much scar tissue that I just can't go through it. Maybe a professional could. I don't know, but I could not, and I'm not gonna hurt myself and end up doing something stupid. So I don't know if I would. I know when I was younger, I used to want the sides, one of these sides. If I got my lip pierced, I would have it over here. It's kind of like slanted, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I would get my eyebrow pierced. Maybe not with my style, because sometimes, depending on your style, how your hair is, how your makeup is, depends on if your piercings look good on you. Which is kind of weird. That's kind of like how I feel about myself. Like sometimes I feel like my septum piercing doesn't look good on me, but then I'll do something with my hair, or I'll change my hair color, or I'll put certain makeup on, and it actually looks really nice on me. Or if I change the color of it, that changes it too. So I don't know. That's kind of weird. But if all else fails, I could just flip it up anyway. But I don't know. If I ever did get my eyebrow pierced, which I don't even know if I would, I'd probably get it over here. On this side of my face, sorry. Probably down here, because my friend said it would look better, not like up here, but like more down. And people were texting me, oh my gosh. But yes, this is going to be the end of my video, because this is like the longest video ever that I think I've ever made. And I hope everyone has an awesome day, and stay beautiful and handsome and awesome, because everyone is awesome and unique and special in their own darn way. And I believe that. So, I guess I'll see you in my next video, and it stings right now. I'm sorry. It hurts. But anyway, yes, have a great day, and I hope everyone has a great. Today's Sunday. Have a great Sunday slash Monday, because I don't know when I'll make a next video, but yes, have a good day, and yes, bye bye.